Hello ladies and gents, I'm the Rev, and this is an update for what's going to be going on the Rev Plays for the next month or so. Now, in the background is Dead Effect, a little indie team put that together, and if you look in my playlist section, you can see I've already done the first 3 levels. You can check that out. What I'm currently working on is unlocking all of the weapons so I can bring you guys a video that shows all the different weapon sets. These guys are doing a fantastic job, and this, along with all the other videos that or the games that I talk about, will be links in the description so you guys can go check them out on Steam and enjoy along with me, because most of these games I find to be fantastic. Now, the next thing I'm working on is the beginner's guide for Starpoint Gemini 2. I'm working on the second episode, which will be all of the hotkeys, because you use your full keyboard and the number pad for all of the various aspects of ship control, combat, and then I'm going to go over the little blue HUD just so that you can understand easily, and I'll break it up into time slots so you can jump to it easily when you pick the game up, and if you have any questions about how to use any of the controls. Okay? I'm also still doing the Monday night streams at 8 o'clock Pacific time. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. and I stream for anywhere from 2 to 3 hours on Twitch TV at Reverence Corp. I will put that link also into the description if you guys want to check it out. Monday night, check out the game in action. Last week we did big gunships, so I took and got a hold of a couple of really big ships. We took them out, ran some missions, jumped around on some gates, and had some fun. It was pretty cool. It was a lot of fun. Next is Rev's Indie News. I'm going to keep trying to do that. News is kind of scarce on the indie front. There's a lot of real small things coming out, but I like to make sure any of the news I give you guys, I check the games out as much as I can so I'm not wasting your time. And I'm still going to do that, and I'm still going to try and give you guys a pick of the week, something new indie every week that you guys can maybe look at and pick up for yourself. Now, next comes to the next 2 playthroughs that I'm looking at doing. First is going to be Divinity Dragon Commander by Larian Studios. Now, these guys have been around for a long time. They've put a lot of different versions of the Divinity saga, I guess, out. And I went a point and got direct permission from them, because all the dialogue scenes in that game, all the dialogue, when you're talking to everybody, it's all cutscenes. And normally I don't put cutscenes in, so I made a specific point because YouTube likes to nail that kind of stuff. Good thing they're interactive cutscenes, so you know your story can always be different. The game is basically about you are the Sun's Emperor, and you build things. There's a big RTS side to it, and if you want, you don't have to, but if you want, you can fight in every war that you need to do. Good thing about that is, and wow, I'm an idiot. Anyways, the good thing about that is when you go to fight, you turn into a dragon with a frickin' jetpack on. So that's going to be all kinds of fun. That and playing with the story. It's got all kinds of stuff from marriage to equal rights, all kinds of cool things. So, the final thing I'm going to be working on is Metro Last Light. AMD finally got their Mantle stuff working correctly, and that is now just humming on my system, so I wanted to play that. I know it's a AAA game, but I've always wanted to play it. I have specifically stayed away from everything for the last 8-9 months about it because I want to play it. So, we're going to play that, and of course that, I'm going to have all the music, cutscenes, and any trailers that might be around it will be, of course, not shown in any of the footage that I do. Just me basically playing the game like I normally do. And that, my friends, is pretty much it for the next, I don't know, month, maybe 2 months. I will try and put an update on my channel here every month or so, depending on everything. I know I got a lot of work to do. I also have a lot of medical stuff going on as well. And if you guys are curious about that, you can go to the link down in the description. It says support channel and explains my thing if you want to help out. If not, totally understandable. All I would ask is that you guys subscribe and share. You don't even have to like it if you don't, but the more views that I can get, maybe at one point I can actually start making a little bit back from all that I've put into this. So, you know, if you guys like. As always, I'd like to thank you for watching. I'm the Rev, and I'll see you next time if the gods don't take me first. Or the wife.